Yes.
Yeah, I know. Listen, everybody get your sickness or whatever's going on out of the way before June. I'm telling you this right now because once June hits,
Oh,
no
thank
one
you.
will have any time. It'll
Thank
go
you,
right through.
D. Tolson 12. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yes, the blog. I saw that.
Yeah, Colleen, it seems like coffee is always the last thing to leave.
It's true.
Yeah, but nobody's got any time to do any kind of sickness at all. So
Oh no, we're not.
once
We're
June
not.
hits,
We're not getting sick.
We were already talking strategy for Kansas City at our admin meeting last night. We were like, hand
yes.
sanitizer stationed everywhere. Like, we were trying to think about ways to mitigate because last year, so many people, including almost all of the admin team,
Hey,
got sick.
kitty. Yeah, I know. We all got sick.
The only
I'm
one
trying to
that didn't
think.
get
Who
sick was
escaped? Doc escaped, I think.
Yeah.
Doc. Is
Doc
the only one that
escaped.
escaped.
She did.
Yeah,
I
the one
actually
who's
held
regularly
together.
exposed to illness.
I actually held
Right.
together until I saw Epic High, and then 2 days later, I took a test and I had COVID.
Ugh, so annoying.
Yep.
So very annoying.
Yeah, we don't want a repeat of that.
No,
Nope.
we,
I
we
know.
want to share
I know.
things other than illness.
Especially
Yes.
since Patricia and I are going to be seeing Jen after the meetup.
After.
Yes.
We don't want to be sick for that. Yes.
Nope. No sicky.
Hold
No,
on, I turn my camera off just so I can put
no
my
sicky
phone in a
this
better
time. No
place.
sicky.
I
What, you don't want to
just
do?
need to get
You don't
my
want to do the
phone in a
Namjoon? You don't want to do the
just
Namjoon thing,
spot.
Christina?
What's that?
You don't want to do the Namjoon thing where you drop us and we're seeing the ceiling and you just hear like
Oh yeah, I would, but
you just hear quiet fuck in the
yeah. Hey,
background.
Kimbop. Hello. I know.
Clatter,
Okay,
clatter, clatter.
I think I'm good. Are we waiting on Doc?
She
I
said,
think she's running late.
yeah, she'll be here in a minute or two, but I don't know if we should wait for her.
Okay.
We can begin our intro.
I have not done a Stop the Rain TikTok. I need to
Honey,
figure out what it
I
is.
haven't.
He has put out many challenges, and I haven't followed all of them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
He's giving people the best thing is that he's giving people a chance online and offline.
Yes.
He's giving people a chance even if they don't do social media, really,
Mhm.
Mm,
to win, which is amazeballs. So really there
Yes.
is for everybody to have an opportunity.
it's true.
Mhm.
Yep.
None
No,
of
great
us have done
promotion.
one so
Love
far.
it.
Patricia's
For
on a
those who
different
don't-
Epic
who-
High Quest right now. Patricia's on a different Epic High Quest.
Am I?
Your little Epicassi,
Oh yes,
the pictures.
I am. I am. I can tell you about it when I talk about the song.
I love
But you can check in the Discord channel that we have for Epic High.
Mm,
Patricia's trying to get on an episode of Epicassi.
Yes.
that's cool.
Because they're doing a doppelganger episode. So I've been looking at pictures of Epic High and finding their
The
doppelgangers.
best one was the Tableau Poodle one. That one was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
And there's like a Tableau mop head.
The mop head was good too. The one that
There
was
is like
the fuzzy, like kind of like it looks sort of like a Rorschach.
Mithra.
for those who were not there, we talked about Stop the Rain a little more in depth on our Sunday Live, which is up on YouTube now on our channel, Army Project 529. I know some people only go to the lives on one platform or another, but if you want to hear us dig into that a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I finally opened the agenda on my computer and I saw that I am tagged for welcome and intro. Sorry about that.
We'll get to that, Connie. We're going to talk about the announcement that happened today a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Finally, an announcement that didn't make me want to throw my phone.
Yeah.
It was really delightful. Anyway, welcome and intro. Let's see. We are Army Project 529. We are a BTS Army community for grown-ups. We are all about enjoying the content
camera's
and finding friends in person, online, because online friends are real friends too.
All my friends are real friends too.
I'm just saying.
Cute. I know, that's cute.
And yeah, we've been around for, gosh, about almost a year and a half.
Wow. Look at us.
Wow.
Madness.
Wow.
Look at us.
Just
Bored to
putting
tears
ourselves out
for
there.
every single hour
Yep.
for a year and a half with Bangtan content.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
So anyway, thank you for being here. If you have been here before, if you're brand new, welcome. There are typically 6 of us, but life is lifing right now. So we'll start from the top. We'll start with our own personal fan chant order. Stephanie is the gal who came up with this idea. Oop, Doc's here.
I got her.
Stephanie, and she is at work right now, but she'll be here hopefully next time. She lives in the Oklahoma City area, and with chickens.
With chickens.
With chickens.
Chickens.
Doc.
Let's see.
Hi, Doc.
Next, we have Patricia up in the corner. She lives in New York. She does a lot of our spreadsheet nerd stuff, and she is probably our biggest Epic High fan, I would say. Yeah, in the group.
I am. I've seen them live twice.
That's
love
cool.
them.
Emily.
I will say on this topic, I had tickets to go see Epic High last fall, and I ended up not going because I was like 10 weeks pregnant. I felt awful. I was napping like 3 times a day, and I sold my ticket to somebody in the project who then posted videos of it in the server. And I was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you had a good time."
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I was like, "But that could have been me." It's okay. Let's see. Next, Christina, who's on our Army Project 529 account. Christina is in Arizona.
Hello.
She's our creative graphics merch website person.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know what you're doing, but it looks like you're doing something.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No,
She's a
I was just going
brilliant
through
artist.
cards.
That's it.
Oh.
I was just going through cards.
Just go
That's all I was doing. I saw them. I
I was
saw
like,
them
it
out
looks
of the
like you're
corner of
knitting
my
really
eye.
aggressively.
Yeah, I saw them out of the corner of my eye, and I just
Namjoon.
started grown because you have to go through all of them once you see them.
Bonton, pick it up all the day. Have good luck.
I know.
The other day, I found this on my desk. I forgot I had it on my desk. Because it was like inside a card. Anyway.
Chin.
All right, next. Quince in the DC area. She is our main writer and watch party hoster for our flagship watch party, which we'll talk about later. Sorry, I'm going to blaze through this. Doc, an actual doctor who lives in Missouri. And she's coming in hot from work, if you can't tell from the scrubs. I don't think that it is, but it almost looks like you have a stethoscope around your neck.
Almost.
Almost. Oh, he's frozen.
Oh, frozen.
Doc
Well,
has questions
nice
on me.
smile.
She's frozen, but she looks
my
cute.
ADHD is like, it's heavy.
Oh, it's headphones. That's what it is. Doc is our main research person. She loves a little nerd quest. Loves a nerd quest. Loves facts.
Yeah, I do.
And
They're the
I'm
best.
Katie. I'm in the Atlanta area. I do spreadsheet organization, project management kind of stuff, and most of the Discord moderation. So yeah, that's us. We started a project to keep ourselves busy while BTS was enlisted.
Founded.
Yeah, because they were going to give us nothing. And look at us. Look at us.
They were going to give us jack.
We were going to be
shit
lonely and
nothing.
bored.
Yep.
But along the way, we found hundreds, if not thousands, of really awesome people to get to know, and we're really glad for it. So, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Indeed.
Let's talk about our original project was a blog. So, Quince, how about you talk about that?
Army Project 529 is content and community. I handle the bulk of the content with our main blog, which is a chronological journey through BTS's discography, which we started on January 1st, 2024, going all the way till Festa of this year. So we're almost done. When we ran out of BTS content, pre-military content, we went on to chapter 2, and we started doing solo content. And so each member has had an individual month. We've gone through in fan chant order. We have reached our maknae. We just started Jeon Jungkook. It's just started JK.
JK!
So this week, that was a little simple.
That sounded a little
Really?
Linda Blair. I'm not gonna
A
lie.
little Linda Blair.
That sounded a little Linda Blair.
I was expecting
Yeah.
some. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's never do that again.
Never do that again.
No.
Never.
So this is week 69 of the blog, week 1 of JK. It is called Hello. And it is all the first years of Jungkook when he was just cookie dough, and the early years of BTS. Cookie dough. So yeah.
Yeah, just remember, guys, in the first couple days, he is still a cookie dough.
Yeah, cookie dough. We do have tons of other content on our blog as well. We've got on our website, we've got other things in the blog. We've got deep dives into different topics concerning BTS. We also have the Ask AP529 series where Leslie dives into a question that somebody asks her, and she finds out the answer, and we post it on the website. We've got lots of stuff up there. We've got guides. We've got a ton of stuff. So it's not just the main blog. There's other things too. Check it out. And now I will move over to Krisha for the community.
And we're content and community. And for our community, I am in charge of putting together the city map, which is a map that we have online on our website where you can post your social media handles and you can find people in your area. They look really cute. They're like little army bombs of different colors. So you can go in there, check it out. We have found when we went to the concert in Chicago that there's a lot of people that have met through the map. So we're very proud of that. If you're not in it, add yourself. We are at this point in the map, 5,700 people over that. And we're almost touching the 6,000, and there's people everywhere, even in islands in the middle of the Pacific. So you can find an army from anywhere. We also do meetups in person. The next one is coming up. It's going to be happening in Kansas City. We did that last year in September. We're doing it again in July this year. It starts July 25th. And we are going to be there having 3 days of banked and fun. Last year, we did a lot of things. We're repeating some of them. This year, there's going to be a costume party, and there's going to be like a pajama party, and we're going to be doing several, and we're going to be playing games, and it's going to be so much fun. So
Coming too.
we can't wait to see a lot of you. We're going to have some people that came last year, some new people. We were talking about it yesterday in our admin meeting. We are planning all this fun stuff. And if you haven't decided that you want to come, you probably should try to come because it's going to be great.
We were going
We
over.
should.
Yep.
And we
came last night.
Yeah.
and we're doing something this year where it's going to be like 5 days straight, because those of us that are going to be in Dallas to see Jin are going to see Jin in Dallas, and then we are going to travel in the Carajin up to Kansas City and then party in Kansas City. So it's basically going to be like 5 days of nonstop Bangtan fun. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be glorious. It really
It's going to be really fun.
And then if you're going to Newark after, the
Yes.
party can continue after Kansas City.
Yeah, because there are people who
We're
are
gonna
going to
have-
book their
Kind of like
flights
a week.
together.
It's kind of like a whole week of us, like a
Yeah.
party.
It is. It is.
It's like seven days of Bangtan. Is really
Yeah.
what it
Just
boils
really
down
capping
to.
off the like
Um,
remember the JK Live of like you thought we were done, we're not done.
Right.
we're not.
No.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
I will
We
say,
do
if
still
you-
have still have space available, and like Patricia was saying, we were going over that last night. We were going over we were putting together a schedule for the weekend, and us and the planning team, and we came up with some great stuff.
I know.
yeah, we
fun.
met for like an hour and a half, the admin
Yes.
and planning team, just like
Yes.
So if
hashing
you
out.
want some more
the details.
information, where can they find that information, Katie?
AP529.com/links. That's where you can find the map, the meetup, the blog, pretty much everything we're going to talk about is on that page.
Yes. And I promise you, it is introvert and new army and single person friendly.
Yes.
If you come all by yourself, you will make friends there. Even if you're an introvert, you will make friends there. Because
Fun
I am
fact.
one of the most introverted people I know. We have lots of introverts in our project, and we all had a blast in Kansas City. So just keep that in mind.
Most of us are introverts, or at least a little.
Yeah.
I'm all three of those. Yeah, I know. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's okay. It'll be all right.
So for those of you who are new to us, we go live twice a week. Once a week on Wednesdays here on TikTok for our midweek tea, and once a week over on YouTube on Sundays for our Sunday deep dive. So on Sundays we dig in deep to a certain topic, but tonight is our midweek tea, where we're going to bring you member news from the week, and we're going to talk about some shenanigans that happened out here on Kim Namjoon's internet this week. And tonight, we're going to talk about the fast one Ticketmaster is trying to pull on some of the Jin concert goers. It's spicy hot tea this week. It ain't even a week. This
It
one
is pretty spicy.
It's piping hot tea this week. So you're definitely
And it's not
staying
about
around for
us. We didn't go viral.
that. It isn't. We didn't
No,
go viral this
it's
week.
not about us.
It's not about us.
Are people calling
not
us
about but-
names?
Yeah. So, but this week's tea, piping hot, in things that Bangtan would fucking never.
Yeah, not decaf, half calf at least.
Yeah, not too bad.
We steeped it extra long this week. It was not a 5-minute brew. It was like closer to 15.
But please know, when discussing Kansas City, we were like, because for those who don't know, we went a little viral on Twitter because some people took pictures of us at Kansas City.
It's a lot nice out there, guys. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Well, this year I was just like, let's give them something to be mad about. Let's give them something to be mad about.
Time
Normal.
the hags are trying to sing too.
Yep.
How
Normal
dare-
looking people, women of a certain age, enjoying themselves. Be mad.
How
dare
dare
Oh my God.
The
How
audacity.
dare. How dare.
the fucking audacity.
It is. It is.
Yep.
Women existing past a certain age.
We don't. Rumor has it that we immediately turn to dust at a certain age, but it's actually not true.
I thought
And
we
our
turned into
ovaries
pumpkins.
functioning.
Say that once you're past 35, you are supposed to just go out into the sun and
Walk on the
Just
ice.
melt. Like,
If you were to believe,
Dust.
if you're believing those out on the Twitterverse in particular, but you know the internet as a whole,
Yes.
we both cease to have ovaries and adrenals functioning at 35 because all
you're right. And then at
sex
40
hormones they stop, but some of those are produced by the adrenal glands, so that also fails. So
And she's a
it's more
doctor,
of a
so she
failure
knows.
at 35.
Yep.
That's according to the interwebs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 40, we're supposed to stop having any fun whatsoever.
Yeah.
All fun stops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Full
Not
stop. No
allowed.
more fun. No more fun.
Not allowed.
And it's
Man.
Supposed to be
boring until you die.
angry.
It's after
Angry
50
in your
we're
house.
supposed to shuffle off and just.
I'm telling you, I'm 51
done.
and I'm having more fun than when I was 20. So come
Listen,
on.
would I have
not
all
allowed.
this money to
How
do
dare.
all these freaking solo tours when I was in my 20s? No, I actually would not. I had to hit this age before I had enough spendable income to keep all of these men in their silks, in the finest of silks.
Connie, that means
Yeah.
Connie, you guys are just a whisper. You guys are just a whisper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, guys. I have to work real hard to keep them men dripped in their Louis Vuittons and Celines.
Well,
Yeah.
I was
and-
just
and their
looking for
Tiffany's.
news
Yep.
for my section of the agenda, and the thing that came up on Google News as articles published this week about Jimin was a list of his most expensive bags.
Oh,
There we go.
nice.
There we go.
We paid for that, Army. Adult Army paid for this.
Adult Army did.
Yeah,
Yep.
now the
Adult Army.
20-year-old ones that have no money or no jobs. Anyway.
Yeah, they're not paying for
all right.
these concerts. That's why they hate us, because they can't go.
What are we doing?
Okay.
What are we doing?
Let's start the news. Don't be bitter, ladies. Don't be bitter.
No,
We're starting
no.
the news. And
Nobody
as
likes bitter
usual,
hags.
and I'm gonna repeat myself. And as usual, we do everything in Fanchon order. So the first person we're gonna be talking about is Kim Namjoon. So, the man of the hour with Tableau. They just released a Stop the Rain last Friday at midnight. And they have been promoting it on social media. I think RM dropped a bunch of Instagram stories here and there.
He did.
And Tableau has been very, very active in his personal account. He has like a chat in it, an Instagram, and he's been thanking everybody for the amount of love the song is getting. I think he's a little bit floored about it. Like he's like very, very, very surprised about how warm we have welcomed this song. And he's been appearing in Station Head several times to talk about the song. And mentioned in passing in one of the Station Heads broadcasts that he has been talking to RM about it, and that they're both very, very excited. So, as we mentioned at the beginning of the live, Tableau has made a limited edition deck of cards that are themed to Stop the Rain. And they can be obtained in different ways, online and offline. You can make a story in your social media. There's like different methods. If you want to check it, I think Tableau has explained the rules in all his social medias. So you can just like kind of check them out there because they're like hyper complicated. And honestly, I could not go through all of them. But if you want the deck of cards, it's very kind of, is the cards that he's been showing in the promotions, and they're like pretty cool. And I think that there's only 100 decks. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
There's 100 decks, and they're all numbered. So how is the song doing on chart?
If you want to enter via social media, you have until the 10th to do so. It closes on the 10th.
And then charting. The song debuted as #1 in the worldwide iTunes song chart and the European iTunes song chart.
Nice.
And at 106 on the global Spotify chart with 1.5 million streams. It also reached #1 on the US Apple Music K-pop chart. But as of today, Stop the Rain, the video, has 3.5 million views in YouTube. And the song has 8.2 million listens on Spotify. So it started with 1.5 million, but it's already in 8.2 million. Good job, Armies. Yes. Good job. For a song that Tableau was not planning to promote, it's doing really, 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 really well. As of to
had a full week yet.
Yeah. In terms of voting, Stop the Rain is on for M Countdown pre-vote. You can go vote right now for the song. And then, as we mentioned in previous weeks, just for Namjoon, Never Play has been nominated as Best Listener's Choice International in Spotify. And in the American Music Awards, you can continue voting for favorite K-pop artists. RM and Jimin are nominated. Pick your poison. And that's for Namjoon today.
Yes.
Oh, and he's almost back. Free Namjoon. Free Namjoon. Free Namjoon. Free Namjoon.
Yeah, and usually for that voting stuff, we talk about that in the streaming charting and voting channel. So if you want to get more information on that and how to vote and when the votes are up, as well as the results, we like to talk about the results for that. You can go into the streaming charting voting channel. So for more info there.
For more deets. Katie. The danger is happening.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
By the way, guys, sorry. Once again, we forgot to mention it, but Steph is, this is still her busy season at work. So, unfortunately, she could not join us tonight, but hopefully she will be back with us soon.
Yes.
Soon.
That's what I didn't realize. Yes, Jin, next in fan chain order. Jin, he has been dropping more and more pics for Echo. Some of them this morning. They were devastating. Pretty much everything he's dropping at this point is devastating.
Yep, like this.
Jin Snow is a problem. He is a problem.
He made an appearance in Hobie's Live from Jakarta and left a number of comments. He claimed that he is the only one that watches his post-concert lives.
Yeah.
Complaining about being woken up and returning after saying goodbye to tell Hobie to get a shower and go to sleep. So he is
One more thing.
And
He
you
one
know,
more
just
thing,
now
like,
that I'm saying that, I'm thinking about, remember that time that Hobie went on live for like forever and took us almost in the shower with him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We sure do.
Sure do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking about the live and or we were watching the live and Doc was something like he just had to run back in with and another thing, and I was like, Jin's entire personality is and another thing. And another thing. That's his entire personality.
It is.
And now I'm gonna do a concert.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another thing.
Just destroying us.
It's frozen.
Echo, his second album, again, which nearly one of the announcements that nearly made me throw my phone. It's coming May 16th. It's almost here. So the end of next week, right? That's the end of next week? Yes.
Yes.
Well, here
In
it
a
is.
few more days, we are going to start being inundated with Echo promotion stuff like every day.
Like what? Is that different than what we're getting right now? Like,
Yeah, he hasn't been releasing something every day for Echo, but that's about to change. We're about to get like a ton of stuff every day.
I'm just sort of, I think I put the GIF in the admin channel earlier. I'm just sort of laying on the floor, just letting the wave wash over me at this point.
Just letting it happen.
It's
Oh,
like-
okay. That's okay. Yep. But May 16th, we're excited. Stay tuned for watch party info in the Discord.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
When there's a new release, we'll
We'll
do
have some sort of release party.
yes.
Yes.
And new episode of Renjin, Jinwick, play on John Wick. And yeah, also, again, devastating.
Problematic.
Army is obsessed with it.
We watched it yesterday.
Devastating.
Very
Yes.
problematic is what it is.
Ugh.
It's a problem.
And he is
Between
welcome to change his
Jinwick and
mind,
Jin
but he
Snow.
has stated he is not interested in sort of big acting roles. So I think this is the closest he can get.
I have a wish. I have a wish for the concert. I want him to pull a Jinwick at the concert. I really do. I need that.
He did say it kind of sparked his interest a little bit again.
Oh, yes, I do love
Interesting.
him a normal amount. It's a completely normal amount in which I am
Christina,
currently
can you hold that
obsessed
picture up
with.
again?
Yes, I can. I just found it in.
It's a normal.
I
Oh,
No,
feet.
it's a normal amount in which I am
that-
obsessed with
feet.
Jinwick.
Is that
And
the
Jin
the
Snow.
photo shoot where they're in the hotel and it looks all skeezy? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Usually we don't see that one. Usually
I
we
won't
see.
say what it really looks like because that could get us banned from TikTok.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
Yep.
Use your
No. Usually what you
imagination,
see
guys.
from that
That's
is
photo
usually
shoot.
on the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going through all my cards to find the best picks as we're talking about them. So.
I was
I've got
trying
this
to
gem.
get the thing with the hand to work, and all it did was make my camera freeze and zoom in stupid, and it was ridiculous. I tried. I was going to give you some Jin Snow. I was going to give you some Jin Snow on my hand, and it just fucking failed. It was whatever.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're fine.
It was whatever. I'm fine.
gonna
We're all
break it.
fine.
Christine, you're up.
Being fine.
You know who's not fine?
It's going to break anybody.
People that want to see Yoongi.
I did. Did you see that tweet? I saw a tweet earlier. It was like, "Can someone please tell Jimin and Yoongi that it's okay to post pictures?"
Those of us that want to see Yoongi are not okay, all right? We're fine. It's fine.
Listen, in my head canon, either this man is going to come out and he's going to be like so small looking compared to the rest of them, like because the rest of them are ridiculous right now, or alternatively, he's going to come out and he's going to be fucking built because he's been hiding himself in a gym this whole time. Just to
I don't
surprise
think.
us.
I don't
It's
think
one of the
so.
two. There's no in between.
Yeah, I think it's
gonna
the
be
former.
one of those two.
I think it's chicken legs all the way. Chicken legs all the way.
That's fine.
I think he's gonna just be like so.
I'm telling you
fine.
something.
little.
I can
It's gonna be adorable.
feel the desperation in our Yoongi channel in Discord. Like people are like Yoongi stands are getting a little bit unhinged at this
yeah.
point
Listen,
in history.
We have our
been
daily
so
white
good.
tea.
It's
We have our
fun.
daily worship at the altar of the white tea. White
Yes.
t-shirt.
Yes. In the suit,
Yes.
boyfriend white tea pics are a daily occurrence,
Yeah.
Yes.
as well as yes, as
Yeah, we
well
want
as
our
any
boyfriend
other
Yoongi's back.
pic that we
We
can
miss
get. We're
him.
doing
We miss
different,
him.
like his different expressions, like pouty Yoongi
Yeah.
days, or we do snarl Yoongi days. We just do it all. Anyways,
Boiled dumpling. Boiled dumpling
boiled
is,
dumpling
is
days.
boiled
Say
dumpling.
blessings
Yeah.
and amen. Amen.
Yes, I mean,
We're just
we
adding
just
on
miss
to
this
it now.
man.
Amen. Yeah.
We just miss this
We're
man
so close, guys. We're so,
in all
Yes.
his forms. But anyways, right now what we need to do
Princess.
is
Yes, we talked about his pasty white Victorian porn legs.
yes, we did.
Yes.
We did. We need to be streaming the hell out of his music, of course. We need to be streaming the hell out of everybody's music, but specifically Higgum because we're trying to get it to 600 million on Spotify. So keep streaming it, and then we need about 7.3 million more YouTube views to reach 100 million views on the Higgum YouTube official music video.
what a chore.
So watch it over and over and over and over
Oh,
again.
it's difficult.
Look
But
at him.
not in a row, not on loop. That's the one we usually see.
Yeah, not on a loop. This is how
Yeah.
videos get deleted, guys. So, you know, when we talk about how like people say like 100 or 1,000 views got deleted off of so and so's YouTube video. That is the people who had that
Yes.
thing on a loop. They will only count so many of those, and they will delete the rest
Yes.
as like bot activity
So-
or fake views.
Yeah,
So
and
do
super
not
easy.
loop
Come to the
music
Discord because
videos.
people put playlists all the time, even for YouTube. So come and grab a YouTube thing. You know what I just
Yep.
found? From when I saw Yoongi in Oakland Arena on Tuesday, May 16th. Somebody made me an actual ticket.
Nice.
There's my ticket from my Yoongi concert.
Josh was out for Hobie in Chicago. We
Yep.
gave a bunch of those out.
No, I know. All right, so
All right.
Yeah. Also, I reached out to the same person who made the ones for Hobie, and she sent me a link. She made one for Jim.
Cute.
Speaking of desperation,
What a segue!
Speaking of desperation.
a Yoongi coloring
That was a segue.
page.
I appreciate.
I kind of make it my goal
Yoongi
to have the
would
most awkward
approve
segue possible
so hard
every
of
week.
that segue.
Speaking of desperation, if you like what we do and being part of our community and the content that we provide for you and the space we provide for you, you can support it and you can help make it possible because that's how we keep things going. So if you would like to support it financially, monetarily, and you're in a position to do so, we so appreciate it. You can either subscribe to our Patreon, which is just pure money subscription, $3, $5, or $10 a month, auto draft from your bank account, credit card, whatever. Or you can buy merch from our shop. So I'm going to go through both of those. So yeah, Patreon, there's 3 different tiers. They each have some different benefits. There's like a merch discount for 2 of them. You get, with the top one, you get access to a special area in our Discord. You get previews of some of the merch we have coming out and stuff like that. So Patreon, you can find it at ap529.com/links. Or you can go to Patreon and search for Army Project 529. And if you would like to look at our shop, we have merch. I don't know if we're wearing any of it today. We failed at our job.
I'm going to be adding this one.
Feeling
Oh, nice.
There we go. We have merch.
I'm dressed in the clothing of my.
There you go. Yeah, we work really hard on these designs. Christina and I do the graphics for those with ideas from everybody else in the community sometimes. We have one new gin design out right now. We have some others we're working on. We are going to make a gin tour shirt like we did for Hobie. And yeah, so if you want to go check out our shop, again, ap529.com/links. And also, if any of you are not in the US, especially Canada, just because that's who might be on right now, contact us because you can order from our shop and it'll get printed in the US and shipped to you, or some products we can get printed in Canada and it'll get to you faster and you don't have to pay customs fees. So if you contact us directly with what you want, we will see if we can get it for you. I did 2 orders like that this week. So
That's cool. I love that we do that because we know what a pain in the ass it is to get over the borders and stuff. So contact us.
Yes, like it's not always possible, but we'll do what we can. We'll tell you what we can do. Yes, so come help support us, please. Pretty please.
This Namjoon picture I have.
Because we're desperate. Because we're desperate.
Fine. It's fine. All right, so that's, yep. And then Quince here is going to give us some ideas for how you can support the project for free.
For free.
Fronton got us pulled. So, I mean, there's a lot of ways if you are not able to support monetarily, but still want to support the project. One of the easiest ways, if you're here with us on this live right now, make sure you are tippy-tapping the screen several times. You can just give us endless hearts, like the live. You can share it, share the live, have some other people come and hang out with us. All of our posts on social media, not just here on TikTok, we're on several social media platforms as Army Project 529, Instagram, Twitter X, YouTube, even on Threads. We're all over the place. Follow us all on all of those platforms that you have and like all of our posts there. Comment, share them, like interact with us. And if you really love the project and you hang out with us all the time and you want to talk about how much it means to you or how much fun you have with us, post about us on your social media and tag us, hashtag us, let us know so we can come and say thank you and share it. Those are all like amazing ways. You can come and hang out in our Discord and support us there as well. But these are all easy, super easy ways that you guys can support us for the low, low price of $3.99. Thank you.
Freedy.
All right.
Free nothing.
Freedy.
It's the only thing. we get for
Speaking of things that are not for free these days, Jehovah.
This one?
Jehovah!
You mean this one?
Motherfucker. Listen, I tried to do the thing again with the, anyways, it won't, the TikToks is not allowing me to put pictures up. They're just doing nonsense, so I can't show you. But anyways, J-Hope continues his Asian tour of bullshit. He has finished in Jakarta.
Yes.
His next stop is Bangkok, Thailand. For those of you who very much try your best to be there for his Sunday lives, he is starting his concert at 6 p.m. BKK, which is 6 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Eastern. So, we'll be awake, guys. So just know, like, I have a whole mathematical thing. I'll be around when he goes live. All right, so that's going to happen. The Hope at the Movies live in Japan, which is going to be showing in movie theaters around the world on May 31st. Tickets,
It's going to be fun.
Pre-sale tickets go on sale Friday. So this Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, those tickets will go on sale. So if you want more information, you can sign up on the website, thehopeliveviewing.com. To get more information on where it's going to be showing and stuff like that. But this Friday is when the pre-sale tickets go on sale for that. Yes, Kate?
I was going to say, this hasn't been officially put on the website, but the tickets, for whatever reason, are for sale on some movie theater websites already. And it seems like it's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern that it's playing.
Yes.
On May 31st.
Oh, there you go.
Which means 5 p.m. my time, which means I can get my mom out of the house because this is our mom-daughter thing that we do is Bangtan together. So I get to take my mom again, which can be fun.
Yeah. So start getting in the channels, find your people from the map, and arrange a little meetup.
Yeah, get yourself prepared. Gird your loins, guys. Now, speaking of waking up to surprises, this morning was a bit of a sticker shock situation. We woke up to both the fact that J-Hope on the Stage, the final, was announced. It's been announced.
Yes, finally.
And
finally.
To make it
Who called that?
so much fucking...
Who called that?
Yeah. Who called the final? We did. All of us did. We were like, we know it's going to happen. And we even called that the final was going to be 2 days long. due to various sources of information out on the interwebs that were relatively verifiable, we called it. We nailed it, guys. High five us.
It's
Anyway,
this photo. It's this photo shoot. Does anybody remember what this photo shoot is?
That's bullshit.
Isn't that the one where they were? Oh God, it's the shit. I have to look it up.
I'm confused because Jimin, that looks like face promotions, but it's not.
No.
It's not.
No. This is way early. This is early. This is definitely. It's like.
I want to say that's a Louis Vuitton one, but
Yeah, I think it is for Louis
It does
Vuitton.
look a lot like LV.
hold on.
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
look up Louis Vuitton photo shoot BTS.
Because JK did not have this hair for long.
April says it's GQ.
GQ. Okay.
Well, but they're wearing LV.
Yes.
It was
Okay.
for
Yeah,
LV.
it would have been
LV
GQ
shoot
magazine
in
for
GQ.
LV
Perhaps.
shoot. Yeah.
It was for. I'm pretty.
So
it might have
LV
actually even been
promotions.
for that campaign video that they did that they accidentally left Taehyung out of.
It was BTS and Louis Vuitton for Vogue Korea and GQ Korea January issue.
Yes.
Oh.
There you go.
Look at you, April.
Yeah.
Vogue
Together
and
we all
GQ.
got it. Y'all got there.
Yep. There we
Sure.
go.
One
Nailed
brain
it,
cell, guys.
We got it.
So there
Yep,
you go.
nice.
Whoever was asking
Fine.
for where they could get this picture of Hobie, it's that. It's from that.
All right.
All right, back to Jung Hoseok and his announcement of the final that we totally called. What we didn't call is it's happening on Festa, guys. Yes! This motherfucker surprised us all. This was the first time J-Hope has managed to be able to keep the motherfuckers out there from leaking the information.
Nobody leaked
you, Hobie.
It was true surprise. It was joy. This is how it all should be, guys.
That is how
should
it all should
always be a wake up to a shock of this man giving us an announcement. So his concert is going to be at the Goyang Stadium, June 13th through the 14th. This one will be in person and it will be live streamed. So we will get more information later. It is currently not available. They literally announced it this morning, and it usually takes them a few days or a week to give details on things like the live streaming and stuff like that, where you're going to buy that. You're going to buy it on Weverse. Be so for real. He then also, our second surprise of the morning, this man went live at 4:39 a.m. Central Time, give or take 30 seconds. So, many of us were in deep dreamland over here on the other side of the pond, but it was a surprise live. He said he had been filming content all day and he was feeling pretty, as if he's not always pretty, and he thought he'd come say hi to us in between,
He was certainly posing like he
his
felt
content
pretty.
shoots. Oh my gosh. This motherfucker. I was gonna show him, but then the fucking TikTok won't let me. Anyways, he looked gorgeous. He was live for about 20 minutes. He said he was slipping the live in there because he felt pretty between filming content and he was gonna go and film other content. So, like, the man's is doing some wild and shit right now. He was very cute, and he wanted to talk about the final being announced. So he did tell us that it is going to be different from the rest of his tour. Oh, no. Motherfucker. I'm supposed to focus right now, Christina. He did tell us that it's going to be different, and he's got some surprises planned for it. So look forward to that. If you haven't seen that live, go watch it, and be so for real. None of us were really expecting Festa 20 BTS to be J-Hope's concert, but we are super freaking geeked about it. And
That is so cool.
all of y'all who, I know a whole bunch of project members, were already planning and being in Seoul for Festa 20 BTS, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah, I heard a
Yeah.
rumor. This is a rumor only, but I heard a rumor that it is one ticket per person
Wow.
that they can buy.
Wow.
I can see that happening.
If
I can see
that's
that happening.
true,
If that's true,
good luck. May luck be with you all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that does mean if you're further back in the queue, that stadium holds 40,000 people. So
Right.
Listen, I'm
So
seeing a lot of things in the
just don't
comments.
lose all hope.
I'm seeing a lot of things in the comments. We all descended deeply into Delulu today. Okay.
yeah, we
Very
did.
deeply,
Not
very
gonna
deeply.
lie.
Listen, we were deep into
We have no idea, but I will say, and I think that we all feel this way, there is the tiniest glimmer of hope,
Smidgenist.
the tiniest spark of hope in our little hearts that there is a reason that this concert was scheduled on June 13th
Yes.
on Festa. That's what we're gonna say. So
You know what? Yeah.
Just,
Some of us are
There's
keeping
hope.
those emotions locked very, very tightly in that red box that Hobie keeps dragging around on stage. That's where my feelings are buried. They will not be coming out until
we're not gonna speculate beyond that, beyond saying the tiniest little spark of hope that maybe.
We have been told that there are ways
Yeah.
that you can get out of what is it called? Alternative service sooner by like exchanging.
See, I've heard the exact opposite. That
Okay.
is not
We-
possible
Well,
at
maybe
all.
our information is wrong.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah,
is possible. We're not expecting it. Mostly to protect
anything is
ourselves.
possible,
Yeah.
guys. So like,
But like it's called hope on the
Protect-
stage, so we can hope.
protect your peace, guys, and understand that regardless of anything, 6 of them will be in freedom
Yes.
And worst
during
case, it's
Hope on
one
the
more
Stage
week.
final.
Freedom!
Yeah.
One more week.
Freedom.
Yeah. So at least
Especially this man.
6 members, at least 6 members will be free from their federal custody during the Hope on the Stage, the final.
The
at
other
Festa
thing,
20
the other
BTS.
thing that I'm like kind of,
So,
yeah. The other thing that I'm kind of guessing is that if they're filling the stadium and they're going to have one ticket per person, they might have, like in the Busan concert that they were showing it on screens outside the concert.
Yeah.
They might, some people that might be in Seoul that might not be able to get tickets and might be able to watch it somewhere else.
I wouldn't be surprised if
I would not
Yeah,
be surprised
yeah.
if that's the case. So,
yeah,
Okay.
like satellites.
All right.
Satellite
Let's
spot.
keep
One more week.
We'll be here all day.
All right, so let's
raise a
get. I'll
bitch.
try to go really. We got distracted by Hope on the Stage, the final, as we should be. But I'm going to try to get through the rest of J Hope's information quickly. He did more interviews and shows this week. He went on the Zach Sang show. He apparently doesn't really know why Army calls him a squirrel. He told Zach Sang that he thinks it's because he's adorable and cute, which he is. And that was the cutest thing ever. But like, could it possibly have anything to do with the way his cheeks look when he eats his squirrel-like energy? The Dotori bags that the Koreans call acorn bags.
Who
that
are
he
you
carries all
calling
the
a
time or
squirrel?
carried.
Who are you calling a
And
squirrel?
his propensity to hoard Bangtan pics, which did once upon a time earn him the nickname the memory squirrel. So none of those reasons are why we call him a squirrel. It's because he's adorable and cute. All of the above is true. So, you never know. You never know. He also went on a show with Cho Sung-hoon. The title on the video was "My Dawsung and I ate everything, from convenience store desserts to omakase all day long." Basically, he went on a mukbang with this guy in Tokyo. They ate a lot. He earned a new nickname, Hobie Hobie. Hobie Hobie.
Hobie Hobie.
So stinking cute. Choi Sung-hoon is a Japanese mixed martial artist. So he's really famous. He's won a lot of competitions and awards and medals and stuff in that. And he's now a media personality, and it was adorable. He is the guy that you guys saw in the Mona Lisa Dance Challenge, which they posted on TikTok, all like BTS posted on a TikTok on their official page, like all like being serious. And Cho Sung-hoon took that, uploaded it to his Instagram, and put a caption on the screen that said, "I like my ajashi pretty in the face with a muscular frame." That was, I lost it. Mona Lisa
cute.
has surpassed 100 million streams in Spotify.
woohoo!
Yeah. So this becomes J-Hope's fastest song to reach that milestone.
Way to go.
So get it, boy.
Mona Lisa.
And if you want to see Hobie Palooza in Berlin on July 13th, tickets are almost sold out. The comfort and VIP passes are gone, but regular day tickets for Sunday are currently still available. But like, go and get them quick before they're gone. And that's it.
That's it for
For
Hobie.
Jung Hoseok this week. Yeah, but we've reached the end of his news this week.
Yeah.
Right.
It's been a lot.
All right. Moving on to Jimin.
Where is he?
Yep.
Jimin
Over here,
Just so you
Jimin.
guys, and I think I told Evan this as well. I went to Twitter to search for news to put in this, and I just destroyed myself. I lost like 15 minutes in a fugue state.
Rude as shit.
It was really rude. It was really rude. There was airplane part 2
I can't
practice
even-
video. There was a lot of "Are you sure?" Anyway, I did my best, guys. I did my best to go and report back. 34 days until Jimin and his roommate JK are discharged. 34. Look at that teeny tiny number. We can do it.
I know.
We can do it.
We can do it.
We got this, guys.
The most recent news. So his solo album Muse held on to its number 8 spot on the Billboard World Album Charts for the 40th week in a row.
Woohoo!
Wow.
It's a long ass time. And interestingly enough, this is not Jimin news. This is OT7 news. But so that's the 8th spot. The 9th spot is Proof, which has been on that chart for 150 weeks.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
I don't know why we don't
That's
talk about that
impressive
more.
shit. I mean, I listened to that album a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this freaking photo card. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
I can't. The Truth Untold exhibition will be in New York City. Tickets are on sale, so check Weverse for details. Patricia is trying to organize a group to go on, I think it was June 7th.
We're going June 7th at 3 p.m. So if
June
you
7th,
are
3 p.m.
there, I'll see you there.
Yes, if that accommodates your schedule, please get a Discord and coordinate. Let's see. And just a quick mention again, the AMA Awards, RM and Jimin are both nominated for favorite K-pop artists. More information on how to vote is in our Discord and on our streaming charting voting channel. So please go ahead and do that. All right, turning it over to Quince.
누가 나를 막아도
Oh no. Look at what I got for you, Quince. Look what I got for you.
No, guys, go.
Christina's
I listened to that yesterday.
Christina's screen is danger today.
Look at him.
It's nothing but danger.
Look at him.
That's a song. Danger is a song.
Okay, Taehyung. It is 33 days until our Lord and our leader Namjoon return. 33 days. That is almost 30, which is 1 month.
It's a lot, is what it is.
We're almost there until they return. Big news today. Love Me Again from Layover hit 1 billion streams on
Yes.
Spotify.
Woohoo! And he got his plaque.
Yes, Spotify sent Taehyung a plaque for it. Yay! Big Hit posted a picture to their Instagram stories, a picture of the plaque along with a copy of Layover, and it had a message from Tae that said, "Thank you so much for your support, Army," with a purple heart. So congratulations, Taehyung. That's a big deal. 1 billion streams on Spotify.
Woohoo!
1 billion
Yes.
with a B.
With a B.
Let me just because the rest of it is just
I would do
Is
this.
Is the
if you
homework?
want me.
Is that
Rest
is
of it
it
is
homework?
this is it. This is
Rude
the
ass
rest.
shit. Rude ass shit.
Oh my word.
Magne destruction. The two
Oh my word.
this.
They're out of control.
Magnet destruction.
This
Do
is
you
the other
think? Do you think that they were hopping around the gym like the kangaroos, real quick? When when
I'm gonna
Jungkook was
sit
like that.
here. I'm gonna sit here for this half, and when I move on, I'll move. Okay.
You'll move to the other
So-
side.
Yeah. So this was posted not by either one of these two chuckle fucks, but the bodybuilder in the middle. Okay. They were working out with him apparently. And his post was rather cheeky because he was like, "Oh, my wife likes these guys a lot." They listened to this one song, and he had the one of these songs, and I cannot remember right now which one because I'm staring at this photo, and it makes all other thoughts leave my brain. But
As
he
it
was like, my wife,
does.
yeah. He was like, "My wife listens to him all the time, and look at these guys. Are you guys, jealous?" And it's like, you know what, dude, shut up. But also thank you.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, there's this. this this happened Sunday? Yeah. So that whole thing, remember where he was talking about let's have a contest when we get out of the military?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take that shit seriously.
He took
He
it
did,
really
sure she
seriously,
did.
you guys.
Real
Sure as
serious.
fucking shit did.
Just look at
Yeah.
his arms. Just and look at that fucking look on his face. He knows. Look at it. He's like,
Yeah.
he knows.
Yep.
Nope. I know.
He does know. He knows exactly the fuck he's doing.
Totally.
So we have this to look forward to, which we've kind of known. I mean, he's been every time he comes to Weverse, he makes sure he lets us know that he's still working out. Every time he comes to Instagram, he makes sure that he lets us know that he's still working out. And so, hooray for us!
I do recall him coming to
He felt his real
Weverse
tight now.
in times past, telling us that he's losing weight.
He has lost weight.
Which
tell he has lost weight.
He has. You can tell he's lost weight. But the way he worded it indicated that he did not still look like that. But he
He's lost weight,
does.
but not muscle mass.
Not muscles. All he's lost is the weight. Yeah, that muscle mass is still quite prominent.
Still there. Yeah.
It's still there.
So, that's everything that I have for Taehyung. This motherfucker.
This
Jeon Jungkook.
He's the next one.
The rest of our Magne destruction. So this picture, I would say 9 out of 10. My only note is that once again, Jungkook is treating us to clothing that would fit a family of 5.
Five. Yep. It's my only beef with that beefcake.
I can't even be mad at the mask because it's kind of like par for the course for JK in public, and you can still tell that he is smiling like an idiot behind that mask. You can tell that he has the biggest fucking shit-eating grin on his
he
face
does.
behind that mask just by looking at his
He does.
He
does.
knew.
Oh,
he knew
look at
the
him.
fuck. He knew exactly the fuck how Army would react. Is what he knew.
Yeah. So, my only note is that, perhaps you should have matched the energy that Taehyung was putting out with the
Compression tops.
I'm
Yeah.
only saying this for science because we can't do
We can't
a true
properly
compar-
compare.
We can't really compare. We can't do that. We can't join you guys in that kind of contest. The friendly competition. We can't join you guys in figuring out the results of that if this is what you're giving us, Jungkook.
The scientific process requires you eliminate variables, which would be
Right.
wearing different clothing. So what we need you to do in order to properly create an appropriate comparison, as Kim Taehyung said he wanted
Controls
to
have to be the same.
prior
That's
to
true.
enlisting. We need to control for outside variables, and you two and our fearless leader Kim Namjoon, we need you all three to wear the same outfit and line up so that we can properly conduct a scientific
Yes, it's all about
method
science and
Yes.
evaluation of who won the competition.
I mean, Susie raises a
of
good
bodybuilding in the
point.
military.
True scientific comparison would say no shirts at all.
I said the same. I said just dress the same. That could be the not dressed the same as well.
Yeah.
It would validate the scientific process.
Right. Either way,
That's all I'm saying.
we need control.
Either way.
I
Listen,
just,
either way, make sure the cameras are HD. Thank you.
yeah,
Also
But-
that.
you can still tell, even in this T-shirt that fits a family of 5, that the man's shoulders are possibly
You're broad.
the same size as Jin's now.
Yes.
Yeah, I
don't
feel
know.
like I feel like he might be 15 bunnies wide.
15 bunnies. Oh boy.
Yeah, because Kim Seokjin was 15 hams, so I think he might actually be 15.
I mean, they're both
bunnies
looking
wide.
very broad. They're both looking very
They are.
broad.
Yep.
Yes.
So that
They do.
happened. Yeah, the shoulders are definitely shouldering. In other Magne news, you have, if you still want to catch it, you only have a few days left to catch the Golden the Moments exhibition in New York City. Today is the 7th. It is running through the 11th, so you only have you have like 4 more days if you want to catch it. And yeah, that is all we have right there.
Yep. Just
Back
a
to
little
you
bit.
guys. Back to you guys.
Yep. Oh,
OT7.
I'll do this one.
Go for it.
Yep. I made a TikTok about this last week. We'll keep reminding you as we get closer. The fandom organized project for the reunion and return of BTS is to chart Home, the song Home, which is just a great song. So, starting June 20th through the 26th, which is commemorating Yoongi's return, or we believe his return date. Listen to it. If you have a premium account on any streaming platform, that is the best way. If you don't, pick whichever one and go with it. And you can buy it for roughly $1. You can buy it on any, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever. There's a million ways. So learn more about it on our streaming charting voting page. We're working on that the 20th through the 26th. And then if you, in our streaming charting voting page, there is a card. Card is a website, CARRD, with all the information about the project and some TikToks, TikTok and Instagram real ideas. Sorry, Steph asked a question and I got distracted. So do what you can to get the word out about the project because it's going to be really fun. I think it's a great way to celebrate. And it costs $0.
That's the song. Yes, we have to chart that.
Yes, listen, this is all about how much we can do all at once. So whatever they decide to release, if they release 15 songs, we're going to chart all 15.
Yes, and the good news is you cannot loop the same song and be an effective streamer. So
just you can mix them all.
You have no choice but to alternate every 3 or 4 songs depending on your streaming platform. So if they release a Festa song, a streaming playlist can equally stream both a Festa song and Home and be effective. And other songs.
Streaming, charting, voting. Yeah.
So if you can participate in that project, there's lots you can do for free to help and get the word out and participate. That'll be great. Home project. Yes. And also Hybe news, because I love covering this, because I am a nerd. Hybe released their first quarter earnings information. It was really strong, especially compared to the fourth quarter. It was doing really well, and K-pop had been kind of flagging in general, so the fact that it's doing well within K-pop is great. They attributed the good numbers to tour and merch sales, and the tour in particular they mentioned, and Hypen and J-Hope. So I have a pet theory that is part of why Jin's going on tour, but I have no information to back that up other than a deep distrust of everything.
He's going to say quarter 3.
I have no evidence of that except deep-seated suspicion.
Deep-seated suspicion and a belief that capitalism is strong in the world.
And we find it very suspicious that it's happening during quarter 3 and is not bleeding into other quarters.
I'm just saying, they said
don't be suspicious.
By the way, Jin's going on tour too.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Anyway, and then the other Hybe news that I wanted to mention was that Big Hit. So Big Hit is, Hybe has many labels underneath it. Big Hit is the label that BTS is under. Right now, it's just BTS, TXT, and what is that guy's name?
Lee Hyun.
Thank you. There's a soloist whose name I always forget. Right now it's just the 3 of them. Their Big Hit is going to debut a new group in the 3rd quarter, and I believe 2nd quarter?
No, exciting.
Exciting. I thought you said second. I was like, but it says 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter. I believe it's a collaboration with Ryan Tedder. So I think it's going to be another one of the global groups where they're not just getting people from, East Asia. We'll see, but they're debuting a new group.
We've seen the trainees.
Oh, we have? Okay. Maybe I'm getting confused because there's another group with it's Alan's Universe. There's a collaborate. I could be getting mixed up.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything else because I could be wrong as well.
Okay. Anyway, they have confirmed that they are debuting a new group in 3rd quarter.
Keep an eye on the Big Hit channels and you will know.
Very exciting, guys.
More nephews.
It is exciting.
Or nieces.
Nephews.
What do you call them? The great nephews?
Nephews? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
means
true. There are
James
no
is the
female
nephew,
artists in
so
the Big Hit.
what are these going to be?
Ah,
the great
well.
nephews?
I'll be writing a blog on that. There's a reason.
Yeah, no, you're right. I forgot
There is
about
actually a reason.
that. I forgot
There
about
is a
that.
reason.
Sorry.
There's
I mean, I don't know why
It
doing
involves a lot of nonsense. It's what it
female groups have
involves.
gone so well for them. Moving on.
No, I mean Big Hit in particular,
No, I know.
not Hybe. We're not.
Okay.
Okay, Ryan Tedder is the Hype of American
God.
film. Okay.
Yeah.
Time for our midweek tea.
Midweek tea.
Kind of spicy this week.
Pour it.
Hot
People,
and
pour it.
spicing.
We have
Tea.
complained about Ticketmaster on multiple occasions. I mean, listen, it's not just Ticketmaster. Live Nation is the real, anyway.
Yacht.
But Ticketmaster is the monster that we have to deal with on the front lines when we are purchasing tickets for concerts. And obviously, last week we had Jin's tickets go on sale. We all went to the pre-sale last week on our midweek tea. We talked about our ticketing experience with the pre-sale and getting tickets for Jin's concert in various locations. And then, of course, they went on general sale the next day. So a lot of people... So basically, Ticketmaster is pulling bullshit again. We went through with Hobie. Things were crazy and locations sold out like super fast for the pre-sale. Like some of us were trying to get tickets for New York and it was wildly unsuccessful. Like, I mean, and so we had to like shunt ourselves over to Chicago. The prices were crazy. It was a lot of madness. And then later, magically, seats started appearing again. Like
A lot of seats, not like a little.
not a lot,
Like,
not a lot,
a
Whole
lot.
rows and
like they
whole
were
sections.
releasing a lot more tickets, and we were like, where were these before? And that was going on up until like the day of concerts. There were still tickets available, not just by resellers. The box offices actually still had tickets available the day of shows. So that was one thing that was ridiculous for Hobie. But for Jin, it's even a little worse now.
It is worse.
Yeah, some ARMY who bought barricade tickets during the pre-sale on Tuesday, the next day woke up and suddenly found that they didn't have barricade tickets anymore. That their tickets now had been moved back several rows during the general sale because more seats had been, or more spaces had been added.
Yeah. So let's say they were in row 6. They were still in row 6, but they added rows 2 through 5 in front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were real
Yeah.
fired up. So we know
Big
that this
mad.
happened in at least Dallas and Anaheim that I could see screenshots of. And
Yeah.
people were fired up on Twitter, going after Ticketmaster and the Ticketmaster support account. With screenshots saying like, what the hell? Like, what's the point of an ARMY pre-sale benefit if I'm going to get barricade tickets and then you're going to bump me back? So far, they have not responded. I have not seen any response
Yeah.
from Ticketmaster.
Or anything
I think the part that is the most irritating is there was literally no reason whatsoever that when they knew there were going to be added rows, they didn't move the exorbitantly paid for barricades if they didn't keep them on barricade. They could have
Yeah.
just kept them on barricade and added the rows behind them. As like they could have just shifted everybody forward for all those people who were there early, bought barricade, paid stupid amounts of money for it under this stupid dynamic pricing. There was no reason they couldn't just slide people forward and add the
no
seats
reason is
behind.
Well, and also what information was different between, like, it's not like we've talked about sometimes they don't know the exact dimensions of the stage, so sometimes they add seats as they get closer. But there was no new information, or there shouldn't have been, between the Tuesday pre-sale and the Wednesday general sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. So it's kind of insanity. Social media was hot,
Livid.
and they still are. So I would assume that these people are fighting tooth and nail to either get put back where they were or to get some sort of compensation.
Yeah. Dear
Well, yeah.
Ticketmaster, if you're trying not to get sued, you're not doing a very good job of it.
Well, I mean,
Right,
you
and
even
also-
have a name for that. It's called bait and switch. When you
Yes.
sell someone something
Right,
and it's
right.
not what they paid for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Right.
it's not a cool thing.
And one would think if you were Ticketmaster and you were going to fuck with a bunch of people, why would you fuck with the ones who have barricade ticket money? Those
Yeah.
people have
They have
lawyers
lawyer
on
money.
retainer. Are you kidding me? Barricade ticket money. Those are the people you're going to fuck with. And you're
Yeah.
not going to expect to get sued over that?
Yeah. So hopefully this gets resolved in a positive way, but I don't know.
Yeah.
No, not
Questionable,
cool.
man.
It is not a good look. I mean,
Not a
not
good
that
look.
they really had a good
They-
look before this, but
This one's real bad.
Yeah.
This one's
I mean,
real,
once again,
real
there's a
bad.
reason that them and Live Nation are being sued by the Department of Justice.
Yeah, because we're supposed to have actual laws against monopolies, and that is what this actually qualifies as.
That's what this is. This lawsuit, is to determine whether they are a monopoly. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, they fucking are.
Mm-hmm.
When you own the venues and the ticket agency, and then you force the use of the ticket agency in order to book the venues, and then the ticket agency goes on a rampage and does bullshit that people wouldn't use them unless they were forced to use them in order to have the venue, that's called a monopoly, my friends. And
Yeah.
it's supposed to be illegal.
Yeah.
So, there you
Yeah.
go.
But that's
And then it's very frustrating news, but slightly lighter news because it really entertained me to see it on the timeline. So we all know that RM and Tableau had a collaboration song out last week. Fantastic. For years, Army has been saying that streams and views of new music are getting deleted, and everybody's been like, "You're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy." No, Tableau saw it, and reported on it, took screenshots, and was like, "Wow, this is really weird. Like there were more views an hour ago, and suddenly they're gone. Why does that happen?" So he started calling out platforms about it.
Let's tell you about it.
Yeah, he started calling it. He was like, "Hey, why are my views disappearing on my new video? Why is that happening?" And they started giving him shenanigans answers. So that was really amusing. I love him for that. And then the other thing that really entertained everybody was Apple Music did not put up "Stop the Rain" in a timely manner. It was late by an hour or so. He was
livid.
It was
Yeah.
wild.
he was not happy
livid.
with Apple Music and was
Not
tweeting
happy.
him publicly.
yeah, I believe the phrase he said was, "Never in my 20 years have I had this happen." He was big mad, and I don't blame
He
the
was
man.
Big
I don't blame the
big
man
mad.
at all. He was big mad.
He was big mad, and it was very funny to see on the timeline.
Yeah.
Just that he was not rude, but he pointedly called them out and said, "You did not do your job."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's one thing when
Explain
armies are
yourself.
saying it on the timeline, right? It's another thing when the artist themselves
Yeah.
is
like,
on their
"Hey."
timeline and is like, "Here's some bullshit." And
What
you're
is
just
the
like,
BS going on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what's happened? Explain yourself. Explain
Yeah.
yourself, Apple Music.
Yeah.
Is this not a scheduled function? Like, does somebody not pre-schedule this or no?
Yeah, but don't you feel like that has happened so much to BTS in the last year and a half where some intern, somebody, who knows,
Yeah.
somebody either pushes a button early or doesn't push a button at all or like it's been
crap is what it
yeah.
is.
You know what I was thinking it might be? Like the morning savings time
I know. I was,
changes like the difference of hours between Seoul and the States. So probably they missed up.
or somebody's like,
with
"Oh wait, that was in Eastern time. I thought it was in Central time."
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the problem. Here's the problem I have, the beef I have with that nonsense. Is I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I basically can call when a J-Hope Live is going to happen after a concert within a 30-minute to 1 hour period. I'm like dead on every time. And in order to do that, I have to find out what time the concert starts, what time zone the concert is in, and I have to convert that to my current time zone. And it takes not exactly a whole lot of time using ye old Fugle or any search engine. You can literally say
There's websites
11
that
a.m.
calculate.
KST equals
Yeah.
what time my time zone, and it will tell you, so you know when to fucking push the button. So like,
So
the
you're
excuse-
saying
the
you
excuse
don't
is there,
need
but
to-
like,
You're saying you don't need to be a doctor in order to do that.
No,
it is a
you
it
don't.
is a
You don't need to
30
be in.
second
No.
search engine search
Yeah.
to time
not hard.
to time zone transitions.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
like
not hard.
I was gonna say it's on my phone. I can't show you because I'm on my phone, but yeah.
there's
Well,
apps for
yeah.
that, my friends. Apps
Well,
for that.
I hope
Yes.
Tableau, whatever he finds out, I hope he doesn't mind sharing what he can share with us.
Oh,
We're
About
here for
that
it.
because we're here for that tea.
if I know
feel
this
like it-
man, he's very, very vocal about all this stuff. So he's gonna give us all the tea. I'm telling you.
I feel like
I
a
love that
united
man so
community with all of Epic High, but particularly Tableau right now. Like he's like, no, Army are my people too. We're like, yeah, like you love BTS, we
We're
love you.
chingos now.
Yeah,
that's
we're
that's
friends.
what we are. We're all chingos now. We're friends.
Yeah.
We're
And
best buddies.
didn't someone who was saying that earlier in the server, like they're just imagining the headcanon of Tableau calling up Namjoon and going, wow, they really did, they're really
I
behind
said-
us.
I said that I was imagining that Pablo had called. I'm sure he called him and was like, "Yo, your fans are like amazing," and Namjoon being like, "Yeah, I know," and then Pablo being like, "No, I mean like really."
I mean, like they're like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Aram was like, listen, I know. I told you to release the fucking song. Did I not? I told
Yes.
you. I told
Yes.
you. It's going to be cool.
Yep.
We were going to be awesome.
And then he was like, did I tell you I'm getting out soon? Tableau was like, yes. You may have mentioned it a few times, but yes.
Have you
I mean,
packed
we're
already?
we're very excited.
He's like, if
On the
I
day
wasn't
of Stop the
early enough,
Rains-
I need you to pick me up.
Yeah, I not that I know this for reasons, but on the day Stop the Rain released, RM was D minus 38 to his Exodus.
Man,
Yeah,
so exciting.
Yeah, it's 33 now.
I know.
now 33.
I know.
It's getting close. It's
I
getting
know.
He's packed. He's ready.
I
Close.
know.
When we're down,
but I'll go on.
when we're down to single digits, is going to be the time of our hysteria.
Yep. We're just all sitting here prettily waiting. Look at us. Look at us all sitting there waiting for Ready to get
do
out.
feel like, though, much like a pregnancy, though this was the pregnancy the length of an elephant, the last 30 days is the fucking longest. It
Yes.
feels like it
confirm.
is 72
Feels like
years
forever.
long.
I feel like that meme of Keanu Reeves sitting on the bench just eating the sandwich looking so tired.
Yeah.
No, Ben Affleck with the cigarette, like standing outside.
Yes.
Yes.
That is my favorite meme of all times is Ben Affleck with the cigarette. Just
Yes. We're just all trying.
We're just all trying to survive at this point.
We're just all
It's
trying.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know
listen,
what?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Christina was talking.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, if you need to come, the server is a good place to come and yell about it. If you need some place to yell, so just come into the server and say, "Oh my God, somebody go encourage me to touch grass so I don't lose my freaking mind," and there will be lots of people to help you. So
Yeah.
trust me.
Like the best thing of this super long pregnancy, to be honest, is that it brought me to you guys. So
Oh, now don't make it cheesy.
I'm gonna make it cheesy.
Con queso. Ay,
Mucho queso, mucho. Échale queso, échale queso.
How dare you?
ay.
Somebody
Feelings,
earlier
feelings.
popped in and said, I responded to them, but I wanted to say somebody popped in earlier and said, I envy this friend group. I wish I had friends like this.
You can.
Whole bunch
You
of people.
can join us.
You can join us. And
There's
was
hundreds of us.
here. You can guess what? You
Yes.
found us. You can join the friend group.
Yes,
There's literally
and there is
thousands of us in the Discord.
absolutely nothing special about the six of us in terms of the Discord. You can at us, you can share pictures with us, you can talk right to, like, we all
You can
just
DM
talk to
us.
everybody. Yeah. So
Listen,
you can
if
come
somebody
in
asks
and
me, I fucking respond, man. And I might
yeah,
call you a total cunt for the audacity of whatever it is you threw at me. But that's said out of love. That's my love
yeah,
language. Just so you
yes,
know.
yes. Get to know us. We love talking about all things Bangtan, finding out the truth of things, researching. We love all of that. So
Aw.
yeah, come ask questions.
Thank you,
And,
Colin.
and Riven does yell at people
Yeah, Riven does
for
yell at
free.
people.
Yeah. I try to send some DMs to people and I never get a response. So I don't know.
We've started. We have a theory now that just random people block Christina for no reason.
I love it.
Christina was like, "Why can't I see these usernames?"
It's more fun if you say it to my face, though. Come on. It's more fun that way.
Why would
Really,
you
Come on.
block
Christina,
me?
do they have
It's
you
more fun.
blocked? What did you do?
Christina,
I know.
Christina. Why
I think they're scared of you. They're
Oh,
scared
I
of you.
know. Gosh.
No, it's
She-
ridiculous.
she-
Don't,
Christina-
she looks-
don't be scared of
listen,
her. She's a
Christina.
fluffy little monkey.
Christina
like-
she's a fluffy little dumpling like Yoongi.
Okay, now
Listen,
easy now.
Okay,
Easy
listen,
now.
listen. That meme, that one meme, it's like the backwards. Looks like she will kill you is a butterfly. That's
No.
all I'm saying.
Come
She
on.
is
I
a
mean,
squishy little kitty.
come
She just
on.
looks like she will kill you. So just relax, guys, and just know that, you know, we have RBF up in here, a lot of us.
We do.
Don't take our
I
faces
think we did
for
that,
how
and
we feel.
Christina and I actually were the two people that would kill you.
I mean, but also she won't.
Under the right circumstances, she would, but not just general people.
Under the right circumstances.
Yes.
In
About me.
general,
Anyways, for the reminders.
Listen, you can block Christina all day long and she will do fuck all, but you block the rest of us, we'll kill you. I'm just saying, that's how that rolls.
Jeez.
All right, Christina,
All right, let's go.
Sweet page.
Yes, I will talk about my sweet ass page because listen,
Right,
That
Will.
screams.
'Cause
listen,
it's amazing
not everybody
is
likes
why.
to go onto the Twitters or the Instagrams or what have you, whatever social media is out there now to get all the latest streaming, charting, and voting information for Bangtan. So we created a channel in our server where we bring it all to you in one convenient location where we can talk about it, share when we get full voting stuff, and et cetera, et cetera. So come hang out in that channel and do your part to get these guys another trophy because they cannot have enough trophies. Don't tell me that they have enough trophies. They don't.
They can
More.
build. They can make another wall.
More. My mom literally
Let's
just
add some
shouted
more.
from her bedroom, more. They need more. Yeah, see? So they need more trophies. So come hang out with us in that channel and have some fun
We're
doing that.
holding up a high building currently.
Yep.
You can always
They
use
need more.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, and some people saying, yeah, they canceled their Twitter accounts. Yeah, their X accounts. Yes, I know. It's rough being out in them Twitter streets sometimes. So I get you. But you can get all the info in that channel. So, all right, next is Doc.
All right. Speaking of the Discord, so we have a Discord. It's got like 3,000-ish people around on it. We do a lot of watch parties over there. We scream about the members. We literally have watch parties for just about everything. There's one every day except the days we go live. There is a legitimate book club over there. There's a Hangul club over there. Whatever your interest may be, there is a club for you on the Discord. So find your space that you like to be in, that you feel comfortable in. A bunch of us are going to go hit up the Bora Lounge after this for like an after party where we're going to actually watch the interviews I mentioned earlier in the J-Hope section. So we're going to watch those together in the Bora Lounge after, like 10 minutes or so after the live. Come on, hang out with us. We do a lot of fun things. We have a lot of fun together. Talk, lurk, however you feel most comfortable. This
Right.
is where you're going to find your friend group. is on the Discord. You can find the link to our Discord at the ap529.com/links page on our website.
Yes. So speaking of watch parties, we'll be having one tomorrow night, which is hosted by me. It is the weekly content watch party, where each week we get together and we go over the blog that came out that week. This is again week 69. It is week 1 of JK.
JK.
So we are covering pre-debut Jungkook all the way through 2017 Jungkook, and it is called Hello.
Cookie dough.
Yeah, so come and hang out with us
What's the name of that
tomorrow.
song?
There's going to be a lot of cookie dough watching. We're going to watch him. We're going to put him in the oven. We're going to watch him bake. And we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna talk about our little maknae, April. We're gonna talk about our maknae.
April, ma'am, he is unbaked. He is unbaked.
I'm baked.
This is minor JK. What we're not gonna do is make comments like that.
So come and hang out with us. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I read the blog out loud, and then we talk about it, and we have a great time. So come enjoy.
Okay, we talked about this. We go live twice a week. On Wednesdays for the week tea. On Sundays, we go live on YouTube. The next YouTube live is next Sunday, May 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Time. Come join us in YouTube. We will have our deep conversation about, we don't know what yet. We'll probably decide 2 hours before. So, join us.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yep.
It's always fun.
That's it.
Always fun.
It is fun.
It is fun.
Look at that, 10:30 on the dot,
Look at us.
Eastern Time.
You know what? We've been doing this for a year and a half. We're professionals now.
Look at us.
We're nailing it.
Oh, Princess
Nailing
Jin
it.
says we did a really good job, guys.
Aw, hi, Princess Jin.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Have a great week.
We'll see you next time.
And we will see you next time.
We'll be back for Oma's Day.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Bye,
Come and hang
everybody.
out with us on Discord. We love you guys. Thank you all. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of the day.